blood going to your brain. There's no oxygen going to your brain during that time. There was no oxygen going to my brain for 27 minutes. You cannot survive like that. They called my husband and they said, Mr. Tate, your wife had no oxygen to her brain for 27 minutes. She will be my first patient that died. She's in the deathbed right now. She's going to be blind now. She'll be paralyzed from the top to the bottom over here. Hello. God is almighty. He lives in each one of us when we ask him into our lives. Recently, as Pastor Mike mentioned, I went to a optometrist. And he's a good friend. And he was smiling usually. This time he wasn't smiling. He did all the tasks, this beautiful equipment. He said, Mrs. Tate, I'm going to do it again. All right, go through it again. When he came out, he said, Mrs. Tate, he said, you have, plural, cataracts, but something else. It can cause blindness. If you don't get it done quickly, you can be blind. And that's how the devil's over. He tries to use things that people say. You know. What I did when it comes to God's people, don't worry about it. The devil has no power over God's people. Hello. His mouth keeps going for no reason. So he called the ophthalmologist, and he said to the girls, are we going to, Mrs. Tate, was it some glasses? He said, no glasses. Get in touch with the ophthalmologist. So Friday I was at the office of the ophthalmologist. Before I got there during my prayer time, I said, Lord, in the Bible, you asked the one man who was standing before you, said, what do you want? He said, I want to see. Lord, I don't see. So I said, Lord, I would like to see too. But that Pentecostal stuff. Father, if I'm not going to not be able to see, God's going to do something else anyway. And I would, my favorite would be, so when we were in the office of the ophthalmologist, the girl comes in and she says, looks at the report. Oh, all this stuff here. She says, some of them I don't even know how to pronounce these words that you have. You know, it didn't bother me. Because, you know, I'm not the woman of peace and faith. But God is. Hello. His word is peace. His faith is faith. But when you read the word, it grows. So then they had one come in into my eyes. Then the main man came into my eyes. Then they came back again and did my eyes again. And they came back again and checked my eyes again. We were there from 3 o'clock till 7 o'clock. So they checked my eyes. Their eyes big and all this, like all this. So the doctor comes again and he sits down. He's had the report and everything. He's checked it. Mrs. Tate. I said, I'm going to go. Which day am I coming for my? They said I wasn't going to have one surgery. I'm going to have 2 surgeries. That's what the ophthalmologist told me. He says, Mrs. Tate, and I'm saying, oh boy. I didn't really say, oh boy, I'm saying it now. But over there, he just said, Mrs. Tate. And I'm waiting to him for the days when I'm going to go for the 2 surgeries. He said, Mrs. Tate, hello. There's nothing in your eyes. Hope Tate.